47 cold cases, 6 states, 11 years of silence, all of it cracked open by 11 characters, a woman cut into her own arm. The victim was found in an abandoned warehouse on the edge of the city. No ID, no phone, no wallet, just a body. And something nobody in that precinct had ever seen before. Carved into the skin of her left forearm were 11 characters, numbers and letters, precise, deliberate, almost surgical in their execution. Your first instinct is that it is a signature, a killer marking their work. But the medical examiner tells you something that changes everything. These marks were not made at time of death. They were made weeks before, and they were made by the victim herself. Now the question shifts entirely. Why would someone carve a message into their own skin? The characters are run through every database available: gang symbols, cult markings, coded languages. Nothing matches. Until one investigator, almost as an afterthought, punches the sequence into a coordinate converter. The numbers resolve into a precise geographic location: latitude and longitude. A remote mountain valley 600 miles from the city. No roads. No settlements on any modern map. Just wilderness. Here is where the case breaks open. A small team travels to those coordinates. What they find there is not a campsite or a cabin. It is a clearing. And in that clearing are markers. Dozens of them, stakes in the ground with small metal tags. Each tag carries a name and a date. The earliest dates back 11 years. The most recent was placed just 3 weeks before the victim was found. Every name on those tags corresponds to a missing person. Cold cases from 6 different states. People who vanished without explanation, without witnesses, without a single thread to follow. The victim knew about this place. She had been there, and when she realized she would not survive long enough to tell anyone, she did the only thing she could. She made herself the message. Investigators now believe she was part of a group that had uncovered this location through years of independent research. The group had been systematically targeted. She was not the first to die, but she was the first to leave something behind. The coordinates open a full federal investigation. Forensic teams spend weeks at the site. The metal tags begin telling stories that reach far beyond what anyone expected. Connections emerge to 3 separate criminal networks operating across state lines. But here's the part that will stay with you. Among the names on those tags is a girl who went missing from a small town in Montana back in 2019. Her family never stopped looking. The day investigators call them with news of what was found, her mother says she always believed her daughter would find a way to reach them. She just never imagined it would come through someone else's sacrifice. This case is still active. Names are still being matched. Families are still being contacted. One person refused to disappear quietly. She carved the truth into herself because she knew that skin outlasts silence. And because of that single desperate act,